Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Cairn Linear LED Pendant. This is the 139975. It's also a beautiful singular pendant. There's actually two of them that you can use with this. They can go over your kitchen island while you use this over your dining table. Be pretty super. Using Hubbardton Forge's cast glass. So those cast glass discs have little air bubbles in them. They're really special. They look a lot like prehistoric ice. So when the light goes through them, they kind of glow, and then the little bubbles cause that light to pop and reflect and deflect all over the place. It's really cool. Let's get into the size of the fixture itself. Independent of the cables that it's hanging from, the height of the body of the fixture is 6 inches, and then the linear left to right is coming in at 56.4, so it's a pretty good size, and the depth is coming in at 6. The overall height, so that's the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the actual ceiling, is going to give you a very good range. This could be as short as 10 inches, which means it could be a semi-flush, and that's going to go all the way with the cable that comes with it, all the way to 100 inches overall height. If you need yours to be longer than 100 inches, you would email us. Say you're looking at a 139975. Tell me what you're looking for. So tell me you're looking for 200 inches overall height, or 300, or even more than that. We can come down easily from a second story if we need to with customs. I'm going to take your email, send it through the customs department at Hubbardton Forge. It's going to come back with an answer. It adds just a little time and money, but we could do it every day. It's not a big deal. Why don't we talk about a couple other things on this? So let's talk about, this is 66 pounds all in. There's going to be places where you can attach this to the structure of your house, your ceiling, in addition to the junction box here. Canopy up in the ceiling is going to be 3.1 inches by 60.5. It's going to be about that thick because it's going to be holding a transformer. It's going to transform your line voltage into low voltage, which is going to safely go down through those cables. There's a positive and a negative, and you can touch them. They're totally safe. This is also, I don't know if I mentioned this, 66 pounds all in, so it's a good idea to talk to your installer, make sure they're aware of that. Circling back to the canopy, I want to show you a little bit more information about it, and a good way to do it is to look at the installations instructions. So if you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. So open that out for me. It's going to show you how it all goes together, which is very simple. It's going to show you some really good line drawings, schematic drawings of that canopy, including the inside of the canopy and how it's going to attach to your J-box and your ceiling. Take advantage of that if you can. This is slope ceiling adaptable. However, if you are planning on using this on a slope, it's a good idea to send pictures and information about your project so we can kind of go over how it would appear on a slope ceiling. Very important. Okay, why don't we talk about that canopy one last time? It's going to be at the finish part of this equation. So you see a pull down menu that says choose your finish. So when you pull that down, it'll show you all the Hubbardton Forge finishes this is available in. That's going to be what's called the faceplate of the canopy. So that's going to be the bottom flat part facing down. That's going to be in the finish of the choose your finish, as well as the little round stones that are going to be the discs that are metal that are going to be between each of those pieces of glass. So that's going to be in the choose your finish. The can of the canopy, that's the flat part, the sides that touches the ceiling, is always going to be in black. So just keep that in mind. We've got a few things going on there. Okay, let's talk about what's going on as far as lamping goes and how much light you can get out of this. This is going to be a 43 watt fixture, which is plenty for a dining room, a lot of light there. It's going to be projecting all in 1800 lumens. So remember, that light's going to be 1800 lumens going out, down, and up. So it's going to be all over the place. So it's a good thing. This is going to be using 3000 Kelvin LEDs, and 3000 Kelvin LEDs are what we talk about a lot, that we like to use in our showroom too, because that's a warm white, soft white, incandescent glow that we kind of all grew up with. As a matter of fact, the light coming down on this table is 3000 Kelvin warm white, soft white, and that's what, like I said, what we like to use from these LEDs above. So that's a good thing as well. Okay, and on top of all that, it's a dimmable fixture. You want to talk to your installer, make sure they know that you're using a dimmable LED fixture. They're going to need to put the right dimmer on the wall for you. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below, so scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart, so you can click on dark smoke, you can click on soft gold, doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a What's on Display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus, you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.